Hello, from this very strange place called Herland. As I was sitting there watching all the women carry out jobs in America that were done only by men, I found myself truly believing that men and women were actually equal. This led me to believe, if men and women are equal, why couldn't immigrants be treated as equal in America? Just a few months ago, while in California, I was riding my brother's horse in the town when people began accusing me of stealing the horse that I was riding. They had the audacity to suggest that Mexicans were too poor to afford horses. Why Americans cannot accept the fact that your nationality doesn't define who you are and how much you are worth is beyond me. One day, not so long ago, a group of filthy dogs showed up at my residence and demanded my gold money. I know there's a law in place in which Americans can demand money for a gold tax from immigrants, but what I understand is the Americans themselves do not have to pay this tax. They believe that just because they are born in this country and have white skin automatically makes them better than all the immigrants. The Americans believe that any white man could enforce the law without any consequences. The Americans refer to this as de facto racism. As you can imagine, I was not inclined to give these worthless scums any of my hard-earned money. When I refused, they proceeded to dishonor my dear wife Rosita and drag me to the tree out back and beat me. After all this, they stole my money and left without a second thought. These men would have never done this to a white American, but solely based on the fact that Rosita and I are from Sonora, they believe gives them the right to carry out these unspeakable acts against mi familia. If Americans came to my country, we would treat them as guests, not as criminals that need to be punished for making an honest living. They have no regard for the fact that Rosita is a woman and treat her in a horrible manner. It is as if they think of her as property meant to be taken, which is totally barbaric. These Americans are not only racist, they are also sexist. I made a promise to myself that one day those men will find their lives cut short by me, the Bandito of California.